Everyone deserves a to attention. Guys, welcome back to Sipping with me. I know you missed me. I missed you too. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Good to see you here. Stay tuned and keep coming back. I love that you're consistent. A relationship is consistent. I always love it when somebody says, oh man, I saw your video on YouTube earlier today and oh man, it was so good. And I'm just like, I love those type of responses. It keeps me engaged and keeps me knowing that you actually enjoy watching my content. So, which I love. So we're gonna get to today's topic. We're talking about stop being the nice girl. Yeah, stop being the nice one. Like, stop. You don't owe anybody. So let's get into it. I'm grateful that you joined me because today I can't wait to dive into something that is the power to change your life, because your life is not a stage where you are called to play the role of the agreeable, compromising, ever smiling individual who carries everyone's burdens while neglecting your own. Neglecting your own. There is a difference between being a kind person and being the nice person. There's a difference. And I'm gonna share and we're gonna get into it. The difference between the two. You know? Kindness is a fruit of strength and being nice is at the cost of your identity. And it is a fruit of fear. You are not created to bend and break under the weight of others' expectations. And sometimes we're often conditioned to prioritize pleasing others. Treasure, and it will help you treasure your time and your energy and your mind. When you say no, you're not rejecting people, you're affirming yourself. Let that sink in. When you reject people, you're just affirming yourself. When you say no, it's okay to say no. It's okay. It really is okay. Yourself is so vital because the world will only value you to the extent that you value yourself. Yep. And you have to really think about this. What do you want people to view as? Like somebody who doesn't respect, somebody who people like constantly cross boundaries, and being nice often seeks approval I'm taking from experience, but being authentic seeks alignment with your purpose with God and who you are created to be. And genuinely, it's one of the greatest things, just to being yourself, being authentic. And to be the greatest strategy is not rejection from others. It is the rejection of your own voice. When you compromise, compromising, oh my God, I don't know how many times that we have compromised ourselves from being authentic. Life has a purpose and requires you to focus, because it demands that you prioritize it. It's very important. And your goals are not just an option, but you have to view your goals as a necessity. That sacrificing your dreams to be accepted by people, sacrificing your dream to be nice to people, will only leave you empty inside. And I think it's time you reclaim your vision, walk in alignment with it, and unapologetically be kind, not be nice. Yeah. And you have to remember that being kind doesn't mean that being a doormat. Like, you can be kind and still draw boundaries and have discernment. And I just want to encourage you. Not everyone deserves your time or your energy. Your capacity to love and give and nature is priceless. Use it wisely. Don't cast your pearls before swine or allow unworthy words to diminish your light. Your energy is a gift, and gifts are meant to be treasured. So stop being the nice person, strong, unshakable. Be somebody who knows your worth and stands on your ground and stands on your purpose. Because when you realize your full potential, you inspire others to do the same. And that, my friends, is how you change the world. Your worth is not determined by how much you can accommodate people's desires and their needs. Too often you fall into that pit of you give and you give and you give, and how much you sacrifice, or how you make others happy, even at the cost of your own. Now, that is a lie that robs you of your true potential. You're not here to live for the applause of others. No, boo-boo. The moment you begin to measure your value by their approval, you hand them power to dictate your life. Pleasing others may bring temporary validation, but it will never bring lasting fulfillment in life. True fulfillment comes when you align yourself with actions and your desires and your principles and your beliefs. This doesn't mean you stop caring about others. It means you recognize there is a difference between helping somebody out of love and overextending yourself out of fear of rejection, of being alone. Those fears are chains, and they will keep you bound and alone. Valuing yourself is about understanding your time, your energy, and your peace are your precious resources. When you give them away without discernment, it's called depletement. You deplete yourself. Value yourself. You start making decisions that honor your well-being. You start apologizing for saying no to things that don't align with your purpose. You stop feeling guilty for putting your needs and your priorities first. Loving yourself is not selfish, it is necessary. When you value yourself, you show others how to value you. When you respect yourself, you teach others to respect you. When you prioritize your growth, you inspire those around you to do the same. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly pouring out into others without replenishing yourself, eventually you have nothing to give. It's empty. So stop seeking to please everyone else at the expense of your own happiness. Instead, focus on living a life that honor your well-being, yourself, and your purpose. When you're kind to yourself, you give permission to the world to see your worth. And it is quite essential that you stand on the ground. You stand on who you are as a human being. Let that sink in for a minute. And that is the foundation of a truly impactful life. Setting boundaries is one of the most impactful boundaries, but it often comes with a sense of guilt. Many of us have been conditioned to think that saying no is wrong. Boundaries are not walls to keep people around. They're safeguards to protect your peace, protect yourself. When you set boundaries, you're not rejecting others, you're affirming yourself. Boundaries are a clarity for those around you. They're not pushing people away, but creating a space for healthy relationships so they can thrive. Without boundaries, relationships can become one-sided and unbalanced. The guilt you feel when you're setting boundaries often stems from a place of irresponsibility. You may feel that you're letting other people down or you're treating them unfair, but consider this: if you continuously give without limits, who's going to take care of you? Sacrificing your needs to not get disappointed leads to loss of self-identity and loss of self. By setting boundaries, it's not that you're not kind, it's because you are being kind to yourself. It creates also meaningful relationships. When you clear communication, you will appreciate your boundaries and not resent them. They will see that you value yourself enough to protect your energy and then they will value more for it. So you don't go worry. Remember, boundaries are not just about saying no to others, but also saying yes to yourself. They allow you to focus on what really matters in your life, whether it's your goals, your health, or your peace of mind. They give you the freedom to prioritize without unnecessary obligations. Let go of the guilt. Let it go. And boundaries are a self of love and self-preservation. You're not here to be everything to everyone. Let us again. You are here to fulfill your purpose and nurture your growth, and to build relationships that are rooted in mutual understanding and respect. Setting boundaries allows you to do all of this with confidence and grace. So when you set a boundary, stand firm in it, do it with kindness, but also with conviction. Stand on it, girl. You don't owe anyone an explanation for valuing yourself. Those who truly respect you will honor your boundaries. And those who don't, they were never meant to have unlimited access to you. Authenticity is the most liberating and powerful trait you can embrace. It's about living in alignment with your true self, with your unique purpose, and your just a whole being of yourself. Yet, too many people trade authenticity with chasing validation from other people at the expense of their own identity. But let me tell you something. Seeking approval, may you earn temporary acceptance, but it will never bring you lasting peace or fulfillment. When you live for approval, you begin to mold yourself into what others expect you or desire you to be. You silence your inner voice to suppress your dreams and compromise your principles just to fit in or avoid rejection. Over time, this creates an internal conflict between who you are and who you're pretending to be. That conflict will drain your energy, stifle your creativity, and leave you feeling empty because you are not honoring the person you were designed to be. Authenticity, on the other hand, is about standing firm and truth, even when it means showing up all that you are, flaws and all. And because you recognize that your worth is not determined by others' opinions, when you embrace authenticity, you discover profound sense of freedom. You no longer feel the need to explain yourself or seek permission to be who you are, and you understand, and you have to understand that nobody will like or agree with who you are when you're being authentic, and that's okay. It's okay. Your life is not meant to be lived with approval of the crowd, but it is meant to fulfill the specific purpose God has called you to be. The right people will love you and appreciate the person that you are, not for who you pretend to be. Living authentically means being honest with yourself. It requires self-reflection, willingness to confront any areas where you may have compromised value for the sake of acceptance. This is not about blaming yourself, but about reclaiming your power boldly and unapologetically, baby. When you choose authenticity over approval, you unlock the potential to make a real impact. Pretending to be something you're not, to win temporary applause, but it is your authentic self that inspires others to change and lasting change. People are drawn to authenticity because it is rare, it's real, and it's a reflection of courage. So let go of the need for constant approval, and being true to yourself, and tell yourself being true to yourself is enough. Your authenticity is your strength and your voice and the gift to the world. When you walk in it, you attract the opportunities and relationships and experiences that align with your purpose. You will no longer chase validation, because because you know deep within that you're already complete, just as you are. Your goals are the compass that guide your life. They represent your dreams, your aspirations, and the unique contributions that you make in this world. Yet so often we allow distractions and obligations and demands of others to pull us away from what truly matters, which is yourself. If you don't make your goals a priority, nobody else will. And if you fight for a vision, it will just remain a vision and never realized and never lived. Your choice. Recognizing your goals begins with recognizing their importance. Your goals, and they're not just tasks on a to-do list, they're a reflection of your purpose and your potential. When you push them aside for temporary pleasures or endless commitment to others, you are not just delaying progress, you are delaying your fulfillment of your destiny. Time is your most valuable resource. Use it well. And how you spend it determines the life that you create. Achieving your goals requires focus, and focus means you have to say no to things that don't align with your purpose. There's any easy, especially when people around you have expectations or distractions, promise quick gratification. But it's important to say you can't say no to your, just knowing to value your time and your purpose and everything, realign everything that I've talked about in the video. I just want you to go and reflect on it. And then tomorrow I'll be doing a day part 2 and reflect on what it means to being nice, that have people overcross your boundaries, and what are you going to do about it? Action, you know. But yeah, guys, that was it for sleeping with me today. Stay blessed, stay beautiful, stay humble, love God, love yourself. Oh, yeah, let's see me.
Hey, y'all, come look at this.